We are coming into our urban decay. First piece of urban decay. Guys, we found a Nazi.
Yeah.
We finally found a Nazi. Here he is.
What's up, bro? See this tattoo? I'm not allowed to say what's up.
Boy, you must not know what I would do to you, boy. You see these tattoos, man? Bro, you're pushing it.
What am I pushing exactly?
Bro, you're about to get knocked the out for real.
For what?
Don't say anything to me, bro. You don't know me.
What are you doing with your fist?
Bro, you're really irking my soul right now. You might want to leave.
For what?
So they call Trump supporters Nazis. This is what a Nazi actually looks like. Do you guys ever hang out with people like this?
I've never seen one. Never seen
You
one.
guys hang out in this like your friend groups back home? People in the Midwest, this is who you're hanging out with?
Yeah,
this
face
is
tat.
this is a Nazi. This is a white supremacist. This, I guess, who's keeping everyone down too.
And you want to know something? Yeah, he this is the oppressor. That's him.
Yeah, and society's geared for his success, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And he has no shirt and face tattoos.
And
he's
you know what's
dirty.
funny? You know what's funny? This is an outright, obvious, true Nazi, and he doesn't even punch the minority. He doesn't even attack him. He shows restraint.
Yeah.
The Nazi shows restraint.
Yeah. So that's who's holding everyone down, and that's who society's built for, is that guy, the dirty guy with the face tattoos, the Nazi tattoos, who's been to jail and has no shirt.
And that's what I was going to say is the only place Nazis exist, like Nazis, white supremacists exist, is jail. And you know why? Because you get into jail and it's like 15% white.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of Mexican and it's a lot of blacks.
And you gotta gang
So you
up.
gotta squad up, and if you get some ink, that really means you're with the squad. So that's like the only place it really exists right now. And then this is what happens when they get released. They just start, I don't know, mean mugging people and not actually even hitting them.
Yeah, and they're homeless and on the street with no clothes.
Yeah.
No one wears no shirt. All right, next, there was a noose found in the Obama library.
Yeah.
There was a noose that was found at the construction. Construction was halted right after. I'm assuming it's another one of those Bubba Watson scams. Is that the right name?
Yeah, Bubba Smollett, Bubba Watson, that you can interchange them now. There's been enough hoaxes where
It's
like,
one of those.
yeah. And so funny thing is, was this just some like contractor didn't show up and it was going to cost them X amount of money if we didn't get it started? And it's like, all right, well, we could pause it really quick we could make a story out of this.
Yeah.
That's where my mind immediately goes.
And
Like,
everyone's mad and everyone's so sad they have to stop working. And everyone talks about white fragility. You know, white fragility. Oh, white people are so
oh,
soft.
yeah, they can't be criticized.
White people are so soft. What's this then?
Yeah.
If that's white fragility and everyone who's white is, soft and scared, what's it called when a rope makes you stop working on the construction site and everyone's really mad and has to take a week off and the news talks about it? What's that called?
That's called righteous. That's righteous by all media standards. So
Yeah, exactly. Next, the kid smokes a doink in the classroom.
yes, this fine young future doctor of America is lighting up a blunt in a Chicago classroom.
It's a very skinny doink. Smoking a blunt in the classroom. That's wild.
Just 1.0 GPA activities. You know? that's what they're up to.
What is the SAT score of that individual?
It's just C straight down.
Yeah.
C. So whatever one Scantron answer gets you.
Everyone's taking the SATs, and there's one kid in the class like this, like just head down, or they're like this. It's like, I'm not taking it.
This is the start of a movie where the white teacher takes interest in you and says, "No, I'm not giving up on you, Jamal. We're gonna get through this."
And he's high, like, all right.
I've never had a teacher care about me. But yeah, no, this is, I'm sure there's no dad in the home. It's this kid's looking for attention. He doesn't get it. He's switching to negative attention. And you know what kind of feedback cycle that's going to become. So
He just figures, I'm going to be cool.
yeah, I might as well be cool. I may be dumb. I definitely can't read, but I will be cool. I will not give a fuck.
And it's working. That is very cool. I've only known kids who would like secretly smoke in high school, and they would go to their car like during lunch and then come back and be like, and we'd see him and be like, we know you're fucked up.
Yeah.
And it would be like very subtle, and it was stupid. It was like the kids that shouldn't have been doing it and that were making mistakes, and Now they just do it in the classroom.
Yeah, that's a level up.
There's
What do
white
you even do
supremacy,
if you're
probably.
the teacher?
I don't know. Have everyone leave because the smell, or you send them to the office. Send them to the office, and you tell the principal, "What do you do? You smoked the blunt in the class." It's like, well, you're suspended for sure.
You're 2 weeks off. Go do whatever you want.
Now
Go
you're
join a gang. I don't know.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're free to go.
There is a certain level of like, there's nothing to be done with someone like that, other than like some dad or a man in his life sending him to like a hard labor camp or sending him to like an Idaho, like, yo, get your act together, buddy. Or like, there needs to be a Beyond Scared Straight, but it's not jail. It's just the homeless street rat life.
Yeah.
You know, like go live with Mike down by the bridge for a week and see where you're headed.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, we're looking for hubcaps today. Then if we score big, we get a catalytic converter. Then we got to take that in a shopping cart all the way to the scrap metal yard. That'll give us $40.
Yeah, that's so interesting how this happens. I feel like back when we were growing up, we had like reverence and respect for our elders and teachers and coaches and anyone who's older than us.
Yeah, of course.
And I would be like scared to get in trouble in school. And then now I think about the younger generations and how stupid they are and how backwards they are. And it's like, why would they listen to some stupid teacher?
I know. She's going to tell you about her gay kid who's on puberty blockers that she made gay.
You're like, I don't want to hear that.
I like that blunt.
So it's like anything kind of goes now. And like, why would the kids respect anybody?
Well, and that whole
I think
thing,
you can't teach them anymore, that lesson anymore.
well, and I mean, we know what point we're making here, but the reason you respected your elders and the reason you had fear is because your parents had consequences if you did,
Yeah,
if you
that's
did
true.
not, rather. You had a dad who your mom would probably be like, I don't know, this is what happened with my family, but it's like, wait until your dad gets home, and then you got to deal with your dad who might beat you up
Yeah.
in case, in a crazy circumstance. It's not like there was regular abuse there.
Yeah.
But like, the threat of real action or like all your stuff getting taken away, everything you like getting taken away. So, and then this kid obviously has a mom who probably works a shitty job and no dad. And
Yeah.
so there's no real system there.
And a bunch of half brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get in trouble. That's exactly what it is. I wasn't scared of my teachers. I would try to get away with what I could.
Exactly.
But I knew if I got in trouble and then my parents found out, then I would be in big trouble.
Yeah.
There was one time in homeroom, my mom used to volunteer at the high school I went to and help in the college office. There was one time in the homeroom, it was like hot at the end of the year, and I was like, I think I was a senior, so I was like already done with school. And I had a uniform, and I used to roll my pant legs up to my knees just to kind of cool off.
Just a vent.
And then like the teacher every day would tell me, roll your pants down. And I would roll your pants down, roll your pants down.
It's like, you got to catch me on it though.
Yeah. And then one day, instead of telling me to roll my pants down, the teacher went to the door, opened the door, and my mom was there. And she was like, come outside. And then she was like talking to my mom and me, like every day Austin rolls his pants up. And I knew my mom didn't fully care. I was already in college.
Yeah.
But she
That's a dangerous time when you're already letting into college and you're a
And
senior.
I was like, Mom, I'm like, who cares? It's not a big deal. And my mom like gave me a look like, this is so bad. I'm so disappointed. But she also was kind of like, I know this is stupid, and I'm just pretending to be mad for the to respect the teacher. Yeah. So yeah, parents is what it is. Parents is what it is. That's what should make kids have a little bit of fear and respect.
Yeah.
Next, Ariana Grande's brother brutally mugged in New York. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have no details about this. This is the picture of him though.
What's the definition of soft target again? Is it when your hair is like that tall?
Yeah. I think this might have even been a misunderstanding, and he just gave his wallet up.
Hey, you got to get back to Times Square.
Where's
It's
Penn
like,
Station? Like, just take it. Take everything. Oh my God.
He runs and falls, and then that's the injury.
Frankie Grande. Yeah, this guy was actually on Big Brother.
Oh.
And then he revealed his big secret that he was Ariana Grande's brother. And I was like, all right, nobody cares.
You're out.
Yeah.
Rap-
he did get voted
Rap
out.
Boy loves Big Brother.
I like it. I don't love it. I like it.
You watch it all. I tried to watch it once, and the guy goes, "It's Big Brother," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
Can't tune into whatever this crap is."
It's very like dystopian, like dystopia TV. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, will Lexi shoot the guy today? Find out now on Big Brother.
You know, when I heard the voice, I was like, "Done." Yeah. Next, we have an update: Target shoplifting.
Yeah, so we've obviously talked about Target in the past with like how good their security is and how they basically have a police station there. But this was a tweet that I saw. It says, breaking: Target says it has lost over $400 million so far this year due to an increase in shoplifting and, quote, organized retail crime.
And that's just this year in the first few months.
So far in 2022. This was their third quarter's earning call, so it's through Q3.
So that's crazy if you're an investor.
Yeah.
$400 million walks out the door. That's like the GDP of Tonga.
Did you look that up?
I looked it up.
Oh my
That's
God.
right around the GDP of Tonga.
Just getting stolen from organized retail crime from one chain. And that's like Walmart is like dwarfs Target.
Yeah.
So like that's one
$400
chain.
million of stuff out the door.
Yeah.
How can you have a business?
Yeah, so I guess I'll read a couple quotes. We know we're not alone across retail and seeing a trend that I think has gotten increasingly worse over the last 12 to 18 months. So we're taking the right actions, blah, 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 but this is a business headwind. And then there's another quote in this article that says, so why are people stealing these days? That's a tough one. To some degree, it's a reflection of our times. Simply put, America's social contract is straining. Until recently, we've been able to lay out goods, often in mammoth big box stores with only a handful of employees. When our social contract is strong, i.e. people are getting a fair shake, it's a model that works. Now it seems more people are stealing, and our stressed social contract may be capping how far we can push this. People light technology heavy model. Last month, Wegmans ended its scan and go shopping app. Why? Shrinkage, of course. They call shrinkage is stealing.
So it's socioeconomic issues
Yeah, basically.
that make people steal the Xbox.
Well, no, and I agree with them that the social contract is strained. It's like nobody's abiding by it anymore because everybody else goes, oh, hey, that guy got out. This guy doesn't face consequences.
Why save up money to, yeah.
Well, I mean, an example of us with the mini bikes, we don't care.
We could have just stolen.
Well, no, I'm saying like we don't care. We're not Googling to find out if this is legal or if it's whatever. It's just like whatever. And obviously that's a little different than stealing.
There's a strain on the social contract here in New Orleans.
But yeah, exactly. And it's everywhere. And
life's not easy for us, so we got to hit the road sometimes and ride.
exactly. The road's calling. You hear that?
I do.
You hear that now? The road's calling.
And Target's a publicly traded company.
Yeah.
So there's
TGT.
there's shareholders, and their goal is maximize profit.
Of course.
And they're losing $400 million just off of stolen stuff in the first 10 months of the year.
in a year, yeah. Let me look up Target's revenue really quick. Revenue 2021 or something, just to see what they're kind of
smart.
doing. Yeah, so 52 billion, revenue of 76 billion. So, it is a small piece but it's not a
It ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing. If it's 400 million and they're writing articles about it and mentioning it on their conference call.
Yeah. Last piece of Urban Decay. This is a thing that you wanted to bring up. The payday loans.
Yeah, so last week we talked about how the Chinese app TikTok was advertising at our young kids the ability to get a little micro payday loan so you can go out to dinner, get a salad, go to the Bulls game, and then go to the barcade.
Yeah.
So go into debt, become a little debt slave to go out. And
Go out and order food.
And I kind of got one-upped this week. I'll just let it play.
There's an app that allows you to take out money, like cash advance, and there's no penalty and there's no interest rate. And it's easy to use. Would you use it or no?
That sounds like a dream.
So would you use it?
Yes.
Wow.
So the drag queens are now telling you on the Chinese app to go into debt.
To go into debt so you can go out, so you can borrow $250. If you need to borrow $250, how about you just kind of recalibrate and think, all right, let's stop spending. We need to make more money. It's like, how do I keep living my life and I don't have money? I don't understand the thought process there. I don't know how you get tricked by the drag queen on TikTok.
Yeah, but some people are, and if you are, you're probably a low IQ person anyway, so good luck out there.
Yeah, exactly. All right.